the healing, and just thanks to the fact that you can really benefit from having full health units earlier in a game. It makes flanking a lot easier, especially when you don't have bars or grenades or anything like that. So anyways, right now I'm still kind of nervous. I know he probably has a pack somewhere, and yep, there's the pack, so I'm going to back up and repair. I managed to take this building, which is an excellent building, probably the most key building on this map, one of the best buildings in this entire game, just because it's solid material. You see it's made of stone and a little bit of wood as well. It has a lot of buildings on the one side. I think it actually has 5 buildings, so your rifle squad is almost at full effectiveness by shooting out the side right there. And let's see, I don't have my first supply yard upgrade yet, which is something I've been trying to get more often and earlier in a lot of my games. SIOOOUU's actually doing something really smart right now, which he's shooting the building with his pack. Packs, for some reason, do insane amounts of damage to buildings in Company of Heroes Online. They seem to... he has a sniper as well. SIOOOUUU, great sniper micro. That's going to drive me crazy, I foresee, throughout the rest of the game. Anyways, getting an early supply yard upgrade is good now that they reinstated the vet bonuses. I do have 2 M8s. A big mistake right here, he only has 1 pack. I mistakenly think he has 2 because he repositioned his first one very well. If I had flanked him with both my M8s at the same time, I do take out this pack right here, you see, but if I had been able to flank him at the same time, I wouldn't hit that mine right there, which you see, and I would have been able to deal a lot more damage. You see, he's so desperate he is using Faust right now because he knows he doesn't have much AT. He's actually going to go recrew that pack, which was bad for me to let him do that. But that was just bad control on my part. I should have brought both of my M8s in at the same time. It would have dealt a fairly significant blow to his army. He would have lost a lot more manpower than he did right now, and I might have been able to even kill that sniper. Of course I don't, and I'm either going to have to build a counter sniper of my own or hope I get lucky and he mismicros it in some way, lets me charge it with rifles or something like that. Right now I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't have any. I might have 1 engineer. I'm building one right now, so I probably don't have any. I'm actually going to blow a field repairs on that M8 in order to save it. I actually planned it just in time because he did send a Volk squad over to try to Faust it to death. Of course, the field repairs managed to negate that, so I'm actually going to have 2 full health M8s on the field without having to rebuild an engineer, even though I do decide to rebuild one in order to get the benefits of that minesweeper. And right now at this point I really need a sniper, and I need some sort of weapon support center support in order to break the contain he's placed on me in the middle on the right hand side as well. He has 1 pack right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he builds a second one, seeing I have 2 M8s. Always a good idea to build multiple packs, especially in this game when relative to Company of Heroes in retail, packs aren't really that great by themselves. In Company of Heroes retail, you could use 1 pack and pretty much negate the fast M8 because it would stay cloaked for 3 shots, you get 2 shots, and 2 cloaked shots with the damage bonuses is almost enough to kill an M8 every single time. I actually think it kills them about, I think it's around half the time. I think it depends on the criticals. And my M8 snipes the sniper, which I've had happen to me a lot. Haven't actually done it very often. That's a big blow to SIOOOUUU. He's gonna have to rebuild that sniper if he wants to keep harassing me with it. And I'm getting a weapon support center. I plan on getting a sniper of my own. He does something really, really smart right here. Is if you notice on the right hand side, you'll see it in a second. Right there, he holds fire on his pack, which is something people don't do nearly enough. He holds fire on his pack, and that way I couldn't back out in time. Of course, his Faust gets unlucky with the criticals, and I escape with a sliver of health, which was another one of those funny moments that made this game so fun to play. But it was so smart of him to do that. He actually did it. I was watching his broadcast of his Nystrom game right after we played this, and he did it again against Nystrom with Nystrom's Sherman. He waits until the M8 is so close to the pack and near to his other infantry that that the M8 has no chance really of backing out and escaping. He actually had laid a mine on the road right there, and my rifleman right beside it, and he actually called it right before I hit it. My rifleman hit the mine, splash damage, took off 3/4, maybe 2/3 of my M8's health, and Faust finishes it off. So I'm now down to 1 M8. Pretty even exchange, sniper for an M8, considering the M8 costs fuel. Of course, I'm not really in need of fuel right now. I can't see if I got the supply yard upgrade yet. I don't think I did, considering my manpower income is fairly low for only having 3 rifle squads, a sniper, an M8, and a couple of engineers. Now, I'm also going to be an idiot right now and use my sniper pretty openly, because I assumed, after having lost his sniper so easily the first time, he hadn't built one yet, giving me, yep, I'm getting the supplier upgrade right now, but that would have given me a window of opportunity about a minute or so where he would have had to save up the manpower for a sniper, build a sniper. Of course, he actually has a sniper and counter snipes me right there, which was very unfortunate for me. I got 2 kills out of that sniper. One of those kills was a Pioneer squad, another a Volk squad, so not really cost effective, paying 320 or 340 manpower, sorry, for something like 50 manpower worth of kills. I do still have mad. I wasn't too mad. I was kind of laughing to myself, slapping myself for not thinking that through. And I saw that rifle squad on the left-hand side had a little bit of health, but hadn't actually lost a squad, because mines do that sometimes. If you hit a mine with a full health squad, and it's not an M8 mine, so it doesn't do ridiculous amounts of damage, it will a lot of the time hurt a lot of the members in your squad, but not kill any of them. And with a triage center, it's very cost effective. Just retreat that squad, heal them up. Your opponent has wasted 25 munitions, and you've also essentially defused a mine for no charge. I have decent map control right now, however, I have lost a lot of manpower in units. I've lost when you think about what I've lost compared to what he's lost, I've lost an M8, a sniper, a rifle squad, and 2 engineers. He's lost, he might have lost a pioneer, I don't think so though. He lost a sniper. That's literally all he has lost. I have a lot of fuel that I'm waiting to spend it on, because as I've mentioned a lot in previous videos, manpower is the most important commodity, especially mid-game and late game. When you have plenty of fuel, you just don't have anything to spend it on. I'm still leaving this minesweeper back behind this hedge, because I am making sure he doesn't have any mines in this general area around my strat point, which he doesn't from the looks of things right now. I'm trying to be conservative with my sniper right now. However, SIOOOUUU knows what I'm trying to do. You see the chat right there, not gonna happen. He knows when you're sitting in yellow cover against a Volk squad and a Grenadier squad, the Grenadier squad in green cover, a smart player, and even a player who is not a complete moron, would not stand there and simply take the damage.